Did you know that 99% of all deaths in people over the age of 70 come from just 5 recurring causes? It is not because of accidents. It is not because of some sudden illness. It is actually the result of things that slowly and quietly wear down your health day by day, often without you even realizing it. And the most shocking part is, most of these causes can be completely prevented if we understand them well and take action at the right time. In today's video, I am going to share with you the 5 main reasons why people die after the age of 70. But even more important than that, I will show you simple yet incredibly effective ways to help you or your loved ones overcome each of these health traps. Whether you are in your 60s, 70s, or even well into your 80s, the insights in this video will help you take a fresh look at your daily habits and your life from a whole new perspective. Before we get started, go ahead and leave a comment below with a positive affirmation, something like a personal commitment to attract good things into your life. For example, you could write, "I am a magnet for health and peace," or you can share any wish or intention that speaks to your heart. And do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you will not miss any content like this in the future. Let's create a space full of positive energy where we can all grow and succeed together. Thank you so much for taking the time to share this positive energy with me. Now, let's dive into the most important part, the things that, if you learn them early enough, might just save your life or the life of someone you love. 1. Falls and injuries. Did you know that a single fall can completely change the life of an older adult? For younger people, a fall might just leave a bruise. But for someone over 70, the consequences can be far more serious. A broken hip, a head injury, or losing the ability to walk, these can all happen in just one moment. After a fall, many people never fully recover. They lose their independence and, in some cases, even face life-threatening complications like pneumonia or infections. The problem is, most people do not think they are at risk of falling until it actually happens. As we get older, our muscles get weaker, our reflexes slow down, and our sense of balance fades. Conditions like low blood pressure, diabetes, Parkinson's disease, or arthritis can all make it harder to stay steady while walking. On top of that, side effects from medications such as blood pressure pills or sedatives can cause dizziness or make it hard to focus. But the most dangerous thing of all is overconfidence. Many people simply do not realize that just one careless moment can change everything. A fall does not just cause physical injury, it also has a serious impact on mental health. After a fall, many people develop a fear of moving around. They become less active to avoid falling again. But that fear makes the body weaken even faster, leading to more stiffness, slower reflexes, and an even higher risk of future falls. The good news is, falls can absolutely be prevented. The most important thing is to stay physically active. Light daily exercise, like walking, stretching, or doing balance training, can help maintain muscle strength and reaction time. It is also important to regularly review medications to avoid any side effects that could lead to a loss of balance. Your living environment plays a big role too. Keep your home tidy and make sure nothing is blocking your walkways. Use non-slip mats, especially in the bathroom. Staircases should have sturdy handrails, and make sure the lighting in your home is bright enough to help avoid unexpected trips and falls. And finally, do not overlook the importance of proper footwear. A pair of non-slip shoes that fit well and hug the feet can help seniors walk more safely. Avoid flip-flops or shoes that are too loose, as they can increase the risk of tripping. 2. Heart disease. Did you know that heart disease is the #1 cause of death in people over the age of 70? It is not cancer. It is not accidents. It is the heart, the very organ that keeps us alive, that can silently take a life if we do not take proper care of it. The scary part is, most people do not realize they are at risk of heart disease until it is already too late. Symptoms like fatigue, shortness of breath, or chest discomfort are often brushed off, as many believe they are just normal signs of aging. But in reality, those might be warnings from a heart that is slowly weakening. Heart disease does not happen overnight. It is the result of years of unhealthy eating, a sedentary lifestyle, and ongoing stress. High blood pressure, one of the main causes, can quietly damage the arteries, forcing the heart to work harder. Fat buildup inside the blood vessels makes it harder for blood to flow, increasing the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Many people only come to understand this after they, or someone they love, end up in the hospital with a sudden cardiac emergency. When heart disease sets in, it affects more than just your health. It can completely change your life. A person who was once active and independent may suddenly become weak and dependent on medications and family care. Everything changes, from daily routines to emotional well-being. Sadly, many people lose the freedom they once had. But the good news is, this can be prevented starting right now. Protecting your heart is not complicated. It starts with changing a few habits. First, get your blood pressure checked regularly. If it is high, make adjustments to your diet. Cut back on salt, avoid processed foods, and eat more vegetables, salmon, and nuts that contain omega-3 fatty acids. Staying physically active is also key. You do not need intense workouts. Just walking, doing yoga, or moving your body gently every day can help your heart grow stronger. On top of that, stress is a silent danger that should never be ignored. Chronic stress raises your blood pressure, adds pressure on your heart, and raises your risk of heart disease. Learning to relax, getting enough sleep, and spending time doing things you enjoy can help reduce stress and keep your heart healthy. Most importantly, do not wait for symptoms to show up before seeing a doctor. Heart disease does not always come with clear signs and is often discovered only when it has reached a dangerous stage. Regular checkups, blood tests, and heart screenings can help detect problems early, before they become life-threatening. Third stroke. Did you know that a stroke can happen in just a few seconds, but the consequences can last a lifetime? For people over the age of 70, stroke is not only one of the leading causes of death, but also one of the main reasons many lose their independence and become reliant on others in the final years of life. What makes it even more frightening is that strokes often strike without clear warning, and when they do, the window for saving a life is measured in minutes. Many people believe that stroke is just a natural part of getting older, but that is not true. A stroke happens when blood flow to the brain is suddenly interrupted, and brain cells begin to die within just a few minutes without oxygen. Some people survive a stroke, but are left with devastating effects, such as paralysis, the loss of speech, memory problems, or serious cognitive decline. For many, a stroke does not just change their life, it changes the lives of everyone around them. What makes strokes so dangerous is that they do not always start with obvious symptoms. Some people experience what is called a mini-stroke or transient ischemic attack. They might feel numbness on one side of the body, slurred speech, or sudden loss of balance. But because these symptoms fade quickly, they ignore them and never seek help. In reality, these small signs are powerful warnings that a much more serious stroke could be just around the corner. High blood pressure is one of the biggest risk factors for stroke. Over time, too much pressure on the walls of your blood vessels weakens them, making them more likely to burst or become blocked. High cholesterol, diabetes, heart disease, and a sedentary lifestyle also increase the risk. The problem is, many people do not even realize they are at risk because these conditions do not always cause pain or obvious symptoms. It is this silence that causes so many people to delay making lifestyle changes until it is too late. But the good news is, strokes are highly preventable. The first and most important step is controlling your blood pressure. If your blood pressure is regularly high, you are putting yourself at serious risk. Monitor it often and take steps to bring it down, like reducing your salt intake, being more physically active, and learning to manage stress. A healthy diet rich in vegetables, fatty fish, nuts, and low in saturated fats will help keep your blood vessels strong and clear. Daily movement also plays a major role. You do not have to push yourself too hard, but regular walking, gentle yoga, or even light physical activity can boost circulation and reduce the risk of artery blockages. And if you smoke, quit right away. Smoking does not just damage your lungs, it severely harms your blood vessels and multiplies your stroke risk several times over. One last thing, always pay attention to your body. If you or someone close to you experiences sudden numbness in the face or arm, difficulty speaking, or unexplained dizziness, do not wait. Get emergency help immediately. A stroke is a race against time, and the sooner you get treatment, the higher the chance of survival and recovery. 4. Cognitive decline, Alzheimer's, and dementia. Cognitive decline, Alzheimer's disease, and dementia do not just affect memory, they can actually lead to death. Many people think these conditions are just about being forgetful from time to time, but in reality, they affect the entire body, from the ability to eat and move to the control of basic life functions. And the saddest part is, these conditions progress slowly but cannot be reversed. Alzheimer's causes brain cells to gradually die over time. In the early stages, a person may forget small things, but as the disease advances, they may forget how to eat, how to walk, and even forget their loved ones, or even who they are. When the brain can no longer properly control the body, the person loses the ability to chew and swallow correctly. This often leads to malnutrition, dehydration, or even pneumonia when food goes down the wrong way. The immune system weakens, the body loses its ability to fight off illness, and that is why many people with Alzheimer's pass away from infections, bed sores, or physical exhaustion. What is most heartbreaking about Alzheimer's is not just how it destroys health, but how it strips away dignity. Someone who was once sharp and independent may no longer be able to dress themselves, express their thoughts clearly, or recognize the people closest to them. The pain is not only felt by the patient, but also by the entire family who have to watch someone they love slowly become a stranger. Although there is no cure yet, we can slow down the disease with a healthy lifestyle. The brain needs constant stimulation through reading, learning new things, playing games like chess, or staying socially engaged. Physical activities like walking, yoga, or dancing can improve blood flow to the brain and help slow down degeneration. A diet rich in leafy greens, fatty fish, nuts, and olive oil also supports long-term brain health. Most importantly, stay socially connected. Older adults who are isolated face a much higher risk of developing Alzheimer's. Spending time with family and joining community activities does not just bring joy, it helps keep the brain strong and alert. Do not wait until your memory starts to fade to take action. Protect your brain starting today because even a small change now can make a huge difference in the future. Fifth, respiratory diseases. Did you know that respiratory diseases are one of the leading causes of death in older adults? When we are young, we rarely think about our breathing, but as we grow older, every breath can start to feel like a battle. The lungs gradually weaken, the immune system declines, and even a mild case of pneumonia can push a senior into a life-threatening situation. In the elderly, respiratory problems are not just about coughing, shortness of breath, or the occasional cold. Conditions like chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, emphysema, pneumonia, or acute respiratory failure can slowly rob them of the ability to breathe on their own, forcing them to rely on oxygen, or in some cases, not survive at all. The lungs are like an engine that never stops working, but over time, pollution, smoke, secondhand smoke, and repeated infections can wear them down. Eventually, even a simple cold can turn into a serious case of pneumonia. The scary truth is that many seniors do not realize their breathing is slowly declining. It might start with a lingering cough or heavier breathing during simple movements. But many just assume it is normal aging, until one day severe shortness of breath strikes and they are rushed to the hospital, never to return home. When the lungs weaken, the body cannot get enough oxygen, the heart overworks to compensate, and complications quickly follow. Pneumonia is especially dangerous for older adults. While it may seem treatable, it can lead to respiratory failure fast. Inflamed lungs fill with mucus, oxygen levels drop, and without quick treatment, it can result in coma or death. The good news is we can protect our lungs. Avoid all cigarette smoke, keep your environment clean, and get flu and pneumonia vaccines regularly. Physical activity also helps. Walking, deep breathing, and gentle movement all support lung function. Most importantly, watch for warning signs. If you or a loved one has a persistent cough or trouble breathing, do not wait. See a doctor. Aging is not the end. It is a new beginning. With awareness and daily care, we can live longer, healthier, and more meaningful lives. If you, or someone close to you, are in this age group, never ignore the little warning signs. Do not wait until your body starts screaming through pain or exhaustion to start paying attention. Take control of your health now. Listen to your body each day and build a lifestyle that helps you live longer, stay mentally sharp, and keep a peaceful, positive spirit. If you found this video helpful, leave a comment below with a positive affirmation like, "I am in control of my own health," or any other message that speaks to your heart. It is not just a reminder to yourself, it can also be a source of inspiration for so many others. And do not forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel so you will not miss any of our upcoming videos, where we continue to explore the secrets to living well and aging gracefully. Wishing you health, peace, and happiness as you move through this meaningful journey of growing older. I will see you in the next video.